Now, it's believed that Europe and the polar regions were the areas hardest hit by severe temperature changes caused by climate change just last year.
Climate change is among the biggest problems we face in the modern world. Its impact on our planet is well known. Major alterations in the working of our ecosystem undoubtedly impact the health of human population.
तो आपने ये महसूस किया होगा कि बीते कुछ दशकों में गर्मी ज्यादा बढ़ी है और कई बार गर्मी में बाहर निकलना काफी मुश्किल हो जाता है। भारत में गर्मी को लेकर वर्ल्ड बैंक ने अब एक रिपोर्ट जारी की है और ये रिपोर्ट चिंता बढ़ाने वाली है।
इस बार जब ग्लासगो में क्लाइमेट चेंज पर मंथन हुआ तो अमेरिका और भारत समेत तमाम देशों ने शपथ ली कि वो ग्लोबल वार्मिंग रोकने के लिए जरूरी कदम उठाएंगे।
Hi everyone. In the year 1980 and thereafter, the various reports got published like World Conservation Strategy, Our Common Future, or a Brundtland Report, Sustainable Development Goals, etc. by the United Nations and other international organizations. And reporting requirements like SDGs 17, GRIs, etc. has been prescribed by various countries. Coming to our country, in India, MCA along with SEBI has come out with various guidelines on the topic sustainable development and reporting requirements from time to time like CSR, BRSR, etc. to certain companies. So in short, from last 40 years, the term sustainable development are being discussed among the people, governments across the countries. But when we see the climatic condition of current scenario, the situations are something like this.
The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere now is 50% higher than it was in 1900. And not only are we piling in more and more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, but we are chopping down the forests of the earth at a great rate. And the forests themselves are the most efficient consumers of carbon dioxide that there are on Earth. We're going to destroy the ground because the soil of a rainforest isn't very good. We are actually tampering with the climate of the Earth and with the very atmosphere that we breathe. When we talk about the disappearance of the ozone layer, we don't know what will happen when the ozone layer goes. The world has become so fragile that we cannot subject the Earth to the tortures we can now inflict upon it. When we talk about the greenhouse effect, we're talking about something that affects the entire Earth. And these problems are life and death problems. They go to the root of the viability of the planet itself.
Now the question over here is, even after having so many policies, reporting requirements, etc., still why the conditions are not seen to be improving as desired? To understand this, let us see the story of an old man and king, which many of us would have learned during our childhood days. The simple message from this story is, an old man is caring for his future generations. So he conserving the nature and the environment, as he was very clear that if we take care of Mother Earth, then it will take care of us and the generations to come. Then, as the time evolved, industrial revolution and economic development happened. People started believing that money can take care of anything. Yes, money making and wealth creations are important, but it is not everything. As we know, the consequences, if Mother Earth cries, then it's more dangerous than anything. Like global warming, earthquake, floods, tsunami, etc. As just money could not help here. Thus our focus to be on balancing both economic development and ecological protection, and that is real growth and development, which is referred as sustainable development. Okay friends, now we understood the importance of sustainable development Now the big question over here is how we can practice and implement sustainable living. The vital question is how we can adopt sustainable living and save the world. Well, saving the world might sound like a difficult task, only possible by fictional heroes. But you will be surprised to know that we don't need any superpowers to help the future, and all we need to do is to take small steps to make a big difference. Yes, to that, first practice a technique called reduce, reuse, and recycle. In this method, we need to reduce our temptation to buy new products and reuse items or recycle them for a different use than what they are intended for. The second step we need to take is to use less water. We can do that by simply turning off the running tap water during brushing, shaving, and washing clothes, reducing the length of your showers, and reusing unsalted cooking water to feed your plants. And the third thing we need to do for sustainable living is to monitor our energy usage. So for this, all we need to do is simply shut down and unplug the electric devices when not in use. Change the lighting in your home from traditional light bulbs to CFL. And best allow the sunlight to light up your house, class, or workplace during the daytime.
If we don't protect nature, we can't protect ourselves.
The only way we can solve a problem is by a human solution. Never can we sit back and wait for miracles to save us. Miracles don't happen. Sweat happens. Efforts happens. Thought happens.
So friends, the message is very clear. Let us protect the nature to protect ourselves and our future generations. If you would have watched this year budget of our finance minister, in which Madam has used 11 times about sustainable, and that significance it is having. Government is taking efforts, and it's time for we citizens and people to support and bring behavioral changes by taking small actions. I, CA Chelladura M, taking pledge towards sustainable living and to spread awareness on this. This YouTube channel, Connective Soul Rise Above Self, is a small initiative towards this. Here, we will upload videos on such related topics. That's all friends for today. We will meet in our next video. If you have learned something valuable, then please do like, share, subscribe and give your comments so we will know about your views. Thank you for listening. Happy sustainable living and spread positivity.